lovely. Yesterday I had a dream that we were family. I woke up, you weren't next to me. What I do to you, damn, I kinda miss your energy. Don't know how you got the best of me, baby, but you...
Alright, children, I'm here. This is almost certainly going to be a struggle review because I'm still extra super exhausted, super depressed, super anxious, you know, the usual. Which means I did not pay as close attention as I should have to the show last night. The show is Empire. I did take notes, because if I hadn't took notes, sis, you wouldn't be getting a review on this day. I would have had to go back and rewatch, because I didn't retain any of the information between 7 p.m. last night and noon today. Didn't catch it, but whatever. So, starts off, Lucy is running. She's got, you know, her little hook leg, the little bendy, I guess, athlete's foot. You know, the extra, okay, brother, get out the street now, because you don't want to die today. Anyway, yeah, the extra little, the prosthetic with the bendy thing that you see the men running in the races, or the women, when they've lost their legs. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I don't know why I'm going too extra on this, but whatever. He's running on the treadmill. He's got that little situation going, and the family comes in. Now, I've been a member of a family for about 23 years now, roundabout in there. And in genuine family settings, we don't just all walk into the room at the same time. They all came in. If you would have had your signal on, I would have known I could go. But see, you didn't. So now I don't know that I can. Now I'm stuck, waiting on you and them. And now it's a line backing up, and I'm already late. It's canceled. It's canceled. Now, if I can get you girls out the way. All right, children, are you holding? We are. Okay, we back on track. I had to slang us out into the road on this day. But anyway, the family comes in all at once. And, you know, it's what's-her-face day off. Claudia, I think her name is. I'm going to keep calling her Dr. Jameka. Her day off, and the family is like, you know, we're going to keep up with your regimen and your routine. I didn't see nobody keep up with a regimen or a routine the whole episode. I'm like, this ain't what Claudia would have done. The whole episode, I'm like, this is not what Claudia would have done. But whatever. Cookie made it into the Forbes magazine, Rich Women's Edition, honey. I don't know what the theme was, but she's made it into the magazine. And what was peculiar to me is that Cookie had on the same outfit for, you know, 3/4 of the show. And I'm just like, I mean, she did the photo shoot, taking pictures in the outfit. You know, this morning, I'm speaking like I'm in the show. This morning, when she went to visit Lucious, she was in the outfit. Then she went to the photo shoot in the outfit. Then she went to the bank in the outfit. She was at the board meeting in the outfit. I'm like, what in the world? Now, I have modeled. Back when I was young and beautiful, I modeled. And one thing we just never did, especially print model, because I was a print model. I never did runway. That was just never my judge. I can't get into, you know, stomping. I live for the runway girls. You know, Naomi is forever my inspiration, but was not me. Print modeling, you go in your attire, you change clothes into something nicer, and then you stand there, you pose, you turn, you judge, you hey, and then you take those clothes off, and you put your clothes back on, and you go about your day. That's how it was, you know, way back when I was a child and a preteen doing the print model deal. Well, I'm almost positive it has not changed, because I've done a few little things here and there since then. Same thing. So it didn't make sense to me why she had on this one outfit this whole time, and this blue eyeshadow from yoga to yonder, and then she had on that orangish pink lipstick. It was Cookie always slays you right up to the very end. You're like, okay, hair, all right, dress, shoes, body, you know, ensemble, attitude, hey. And then you like makeup, it's a no. Or you like, okay, shoes, dress, makeup, all of that, yes, give it. And then you like, hair, it's gonna be a no for me. Or you like, okay, hair, makeup, shoes, dress, it's just a no, I'm not gonna be able to do it, you know? Or it's, okay, hair, makeup, dress, shoes, could have done without. It's just always that way with Cookie, and I want her at least once, ONCET, once to give me the full package. I don't want to keep giving the okay, and then I'm not even really, I don't think so. Like, I just don't want that. I don't want that for you, Cookie. But anyway, the point of all this was she made it on Forbes, you know, rich lady edition. Lucy wants to know what he did to everybody. He says, my mama in there think I'm a monster. She said I was a monster. Y'all say I was a monster. I just want to know what's the tea. What did I did? What did I do? And Cookie, for some reason, is like shielding him. It's like, no, we're not gonna talk. When you really could just break this down in kid terms and say you were at one point a terrible person. You did a lot of terrible things. For example, I had to go to jail on, you know, the behalf of you. I had to, my children suffered. But, you know, we trying to move past that. All you got to do is give them a little piece of that. But they just, you know, Hakeem over there, tell them the trash can story. And Cookie's just, hey, no. And I'm like, okay, Hakeem is a little overzealous. Hakeem is getting gayer by the day. Gayer by the day. I'm watching the show, and I'm just like, is this tackles? Tassels. Not tackles, Jesus. It ain't a bait and tackle shop. Are these tassels? Is this jewels? Is this encrustment? What are we doing? What is this? Is this chiffon? What's going on? Like, honestly, he is giving, you know, give her some walking music. You know you got to make room for Pepper LaBeija. Like, what's going on here? Just, look at those MF and he is giving you Paris Burning. And I'm just like, what is it? Who did this? Who is designing this young man? For him to have been so homophobic and then be such a male hoe in the women category. He's always, you know, had women and all of that. He and whenever his gay best friend Chicken, as Marie Livingston, comes around, it's always hoes everywhere and booty cheeks everywhere. And now this half of this season, he is giving us. I'm just not doing a great job on this day. I'm so tired. He's giving us just, you know, fanciful. Room fanciful number 26. I believe that's frivolous fun. Anyway, moving along. Hakeem, you know, jumps at every opportunity to tell his new father how bad his old father was. I'm gonna need you to get out the road, son. Because here I come. Scooch, brother. Okay. Scooch. This man is really, and I'm stopped in the road because this man is walking. All right, there we go. Okay, praise God. Okay, another day, another inconvenience. Anyway, I'm not gonna get through with this video by the time I get to work. Oh, I ain't finished taking down my hair, Jesus. It's just, oh God. I take it down at this light. My ponytail was up. Anyway, so they're giving, you know, we don't want to tell you who you really are. And so Lucious is going on a Pocahontas, when will my reflection show who I am inside journey. Moving on. Okay, where are we moving on to? Lucious asked Cookie at one point, you said you were gone for 17 years. Where were you? She walks on out. We slide on over. Okay, we don't have to fight every day at this gas station. We really don't. We slide over to the Huxtable Dubois. Now, Claire Huxtable Dubois, okay. This day, honestly, I can tell where we're going. I can see it. Claire Huxtable Dubois is holding another family meeting about how we're going to take down the lions. Angelo is over there just drunk, honey. He just has had it. He feels like I feel today. He has had it. And I'm like, it's been a couple months. It's been at least 5 months, I believe they said, because Nyca went to jail around the same time that this was going on. So 5 months later, you still drunk and laying around and your shirt, you know, half buttoned and your tie under. We got to move on now. Let's do something else. Reinvent. But whatever. Let me see. Swooping back over, Cookie and Andre are taking out a loan, or trying to take out a loan. They slide on down to the bank. And homegirl at the bank, Mr. Loach, I believe his name was, he denies the loan. And they're like, okay, everything is in order. Our affairs are in order. You know, business has been growing, steady growth rates, you know, all the number words. And Cookie reads them and gives, you already knew you weren't going to give me the loan before I even got here. You knew, you know, the moment it hit your desk that you weren't going to give me the loan, blah, blah, blah. And yeah, basically, that's exactly what he knew and what happened. Oh, girl, you are on my nerve. I got to get out from behind this driver. This person is driving. You from California. You don't know where you're going at. I know where I'm going, and I know that I need to be in work in 5 minutes, and I'm 10 minutes away. That's what I do know. I am exhausted already today. Anyway, they don't get along. Jamal is over there playing the piano. Lulu comes in. You know, Lucifer, Lucious comes in, and he's asking about songwriting. He's giving, you know, how do you write songs? What do you do? What's this? How do you... And Jamal has the bright idea, or no, Lucious has the bright idea, and Jamal follows the bright idea to go on down to Empire. So they slide to Empire. He's showing him around. You know, Parch sneaks him in. For the new girls, Parch is the lawyer, thirsty. Sneaks him in, and they walking all around and looking at the offices and the studios and the gold records and the platinum records and the blah, blah, blah. And it's just, yeah, I don't care. I just really did not care too much about it. Let's see. Shine pops in, and, you know, Lulu Dwight is giving Moonshine, one of my oldest friends. We made music together. And I'm just like, it's strange. And Shine eventually, you know, picks up on, you know, he got some issues, a couple of problems going on in his mind. And, you know, he's asking, you know, why didn't we ever make a song together, and blah, blah, blah. And Shine is like, you know, we had some dramas and some troubles, but I did a remix of one of the songs we were supposed to do together. Shine pops the joint in. Lucious starts having flashbacks and PTSD and guns and murder and drowning. And I'm just like, oh, no. And he starts hollering, and, oh, get away from me. Stop it. I can't do it. And I'm just like, interesting. Very interesting. Because before that, when Jamal played a song that they wrote together, Lucious didn't have no kind of nothing. He didn't have a flashback. He didn't have any piece of a memory. You know, there was nothing. Absolutely nothing. And I'm just like, you don't remember writing a song with your son, but you remember, you know, all these battles he won. I don't get it. But I mean, that's a testament to how much he really just did not see it for his son. Sliding on over, at the board meeting, Cookie in the same outfit. They talking about the 20 for 20 function that she's proposed, or that she's announced that they're doing. It wasn't even a proposal. She's announced that they're doing this, and Shine busts in. He got his dog with him, and his dog's with him. And he busts in and finds out that he only gets one album, and he's like, that's not enough. I'm a partner in the company. I deserve more. Blah, 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 blah. And I'm just like, I just don't care. He eventually talks his way on up into 5 albums. So nice. But in the meantime, while all of this is going on, Cookie keeps having these jail flashbacks. And she, you know, she down to the jail child, and, you know, somebody asked where she from, and she says she's from Philly. And, you know, the girl relays the message to this other girl, and the woman gets up and she's, hey, what part of Philly you from? And she reaches behind her. Now I got nervous, so Cookie, you know, it's safe to say she got nervous too. The woman reached behind her, and Cookie said, punched her dead in her mouth. And all up in the here, and got on her and was, you know, punching her down. Is that RuPaul? I feel like RuPaul driving down the road. RuPaul out of drag. Anyway, so then the guards, you know, lift her off of the girl, and she says, I was just giving you some shower shoes. And I'm just like, you needed to have pulled out the shower shoes before you got to the girl. Pull the shower shoes out of your back pocket, have them in front of you, and be like, okay, what part of Philly are you from? You know, so we can get this established, and then I'm gonna give you some shower shoes to initiate you into the crew. You want to bust it. Reaching behind you is just not a good idea, because if she would have did it and I were there, I would have, you know, I'm weak, so I probably would have screamed and ran. But that's just, you know, my mind went to, oh God, she gonna stab her, and I was just, you know, shook. And I know Cookie had to be shook as well. Anyway, sliding on. Next, still looking for Juliana. Tiana Paris. You know, I live for Tiana Paris down. It's always a pleasure to see her. It's just a great time. This character, I don't know. I'm not sure. We're going to pray about it, and I'll get back to you. But anyway, she's kind of like Andre's match. He tries to roll up on her and tell her this, that, and the other, and she goes into, well, you're sweating, and your heart rate is increased, and your pupils are dilated, and your left nipple kind of twitched a little bit, so that's indicating that you're lying. And he just kind of storms off. And I'm like, you've been lying all your life. You can't lie better than that. You sweating and your heart rate. Boy, if you don't get some lying skills, I don't have the time. Anyway, where am I? So Terrell Carter Dubois pops on down to the Empire. First of all, if they were supposed to be sneaking Lucious in through the back and through some closets and stuff, how somebody know to call Jamal down in the studio? If they call and they say, Warren is here to see you. Warren is Terrell Carter Dubois, Huxtable Dubois. And, oh, Jesus, if y'all don't get out of my way today, get out of my way on this very day, on this land, starting now. I had to give you a little piece of, what's mama's name? Cicely Tyson. Anyway, it didn't make sense for them to send Warren right on up to the room. They sent him up there, and Jamal's trying to hide Lucious from Warren, and I'm like, okay, that's logical, that's smart. Very smart, Jamal. Proud of you, very proud. And, Warren's like, oh, is that your daddy? And he's like, are you crazy? That's one of the niggas that does the things. Ain't my daddy. And I'm like, okay, good. And he talking about how he got to do something way more important to go to dinner or lunch or whatever, and I just kick it with you later, I'll see you later. And I'm just like, yes, continue this. Let me see. So we get over to Andre's little teeny tiny office, and Andre's office was smaller than my bedroom, and that's saying a lot. But anyway, Tiana Taylor in there, her feet propped up, and they having conversation. She says she is okay, sis, because I wasn't going to stop. I was going to hit you. She said she's NYPD, and ain't no mountain high enough, ain't no valley low enough to keep me off your ass, baby. Mama Joyce style. And then she goes into, fear and excitement, the difference between fear and excitement, and she craves excitement and makes her, randy or whatever. And I'm just like, I don't have the time. I don't have the time. No, I don't have the time. If you would get out the street. Ooh. Anyway, at least there's a parking space today. God is all right. That's all I can give you right now. I have to come back. Oh, and then the girls park slot. I'll have to come back on my break and give you guys the rest of this review. So, peace for now. Okay, so where did I leave off? Tiana Taylor saying fear makes her hot. Anyway, Luce is wondering if he was a violent man. Now, Luce, I know you're having some, some neurological issues. I know it's a struggle and a strain, but since you keep seeing flashbacks of yourself, YOURNSELF, one word, yourself, you keep seeing flashbacks of yourself stuffing niggas into trunks, shooting, being violent, yelling and screaming. You know that you were a violent man. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Like, well, I don't understand. Like, it just doesn't make sense. Anyway, moving along. When Lucious asks Jamal if he was, violent, Jamal then decides this is the right time to tell my father the trash can story. I said, I guess, couldn't have been a better time. It's just never a good time to tell your daddy he threw you in the trash can, I guess. But he goes into, when I was a kid, you threw me in the trash can. And Lucious goes, I was intolerant? I hollered. I said, Luce, you were much more than intolerant. And Jamal tells the story. He pumped it on down. Okay, I thought we was going. He pumped it on down in his mama's heels and scarf. And, his daddy threw him in the trash can. They had guests over. He was embarrassed, blah, blah, blah. What I don't understand is if usually, now this is not, a hard fact, but usually when you have a homosexual child and they're putting on heels and dresses and things, they usually grow up to be a lot more feminine than Jamal has grown up to be. Oh, okay, this 18 was just ran the red light. They usually grow up to be a lot more feminine than Jamal has grown up to be, which is suspicious to me because it looks like, and I'm gonna keep talking about this, Hakeem is giving the zest that you would expect Jamal to be giving. Now, Jamal's got some softness about him, but Hakeem looks like he would have been the child walking around in the heels and the scarf, to me. Now, I have not studied, the history and the statistics, but it's just from my experience, and all of my gay friends, gay boyfriends that are traditionally feminine. I have a couple of them that aren't super feminine, but most of them are, and they were the heel-wearing gentlemen. So I don't know, but anyway, scooching along because I've done too much. Let's see where we at. Okay, so we slide over to Hakeem's home. He's rapping. The song was okay. It was, you know, Hakeemish. And I guess he was getting ready to cuss, and Tiana was like, "You're not finna cuss in front of my baby." Okay, everybody's running the light. Just everyone. Just we don't respect red lights in the city. Okay, well, now that I know, if I feel the need to run a light, I certainly will. Moving on. Yeah, so Tiana down there, she playing with the baby. The baby playing with her. It's just a good time. We having family time. Uh-oh, now. I don't need these papers blowing out the window. I can't handle it. I cannot handle that. Yeah, it's just a good time. The door rings, the bell, and the door opens, and Nyca still got on this half wig. What are we doing? Why she ain't gone to the shop and, you know, got her cut? Why is she wearing this half wig on backwards? Like, sis, no. Oh, that's cute. I like that color. It was a what do you call those things? Mustang. But it was like a gray. I don't know how to explain it. Anyway, this half wig is worrisome. Anyway, Nyca's like, yeah, the baby coming home with me tonight, blah, blah, blah. And Hakeem was like, no, she not. And Bella's like, no, I'm not. That baby was like, I'm staying over here with Tiana and Hakeem. I can't be bothered with you. Nyca, we can't do that. I don't know who you are. I don't know you. All I know is this young lady has been playing with me for the last 5 months. As far as you, I'm not living for the half wig, so I won't be able to go with you until you get your haircut. That would have been me as a fresh baby, but that's just me. That's who I am. Anyway, and another car that color. That is a cute color. Ain't no parking spaces over here either. The drama. Like none. Girl, where am I supposed to? Gotta make a circle. Anyway, I'm doing a delivery for work, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna walk this far. I'm not gonna walk this far. Moving along. Yeah, so the baby like, I don't know you. And what I won't be doing is coming with you. And she teeters right on over to Tiana. And Tiana's like, all right, come on. Anyway, moving along. We get to the photo shoot. Cookie finally changed his clothes. Jesus, praise him. Okay, there's not a single parking space, so I'm gonna have to make one. Because what I won't do is the most. I hope I don't get a ticket. Really hope I don't. But there are no parking spaces, and I don't plan to be here long. I'll be right back, y'all. Okay, kids. Woo. I'm exhausted. Where was I? Okay, so Claire Huxtable Dubois. Claire Huxtable Dubois is at the photo shoot, and Cookie's there. She's getting her change of clothes and makeup, thank the Lord. And Claire's gossiping with the other women about Cookie and is giving, you know, and she has no education other than, you know, prison and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, nasty and rude. Just wench behavior. But moving along, Cookie walks up to her and is like, if you got something to say, you know you can say it to my face. My face is right here, sis. Just go ahead and say it unto me. But anyway, you know, Claire Huxtable Dubois tries to smooth it around. We were just talking about, you know, how terrible it is and the prison rates or whatever she was saying, child. She flashes back again, Cookie does, back to jail, and the girl she had knocked out gets, you know, walks up to her and is like, hey, you know, Philly or whatever. And she's like, we are from Philly. We your crew. It's all good, you know. And gives her the shower shoes, and I guess we fast friends. We taking photos and all of that. So what I didn't understand is why this young lady, not Cookie, but the, you know, the ringleader of Philly, had on eyelashes in jail. I don't know what all they're doing. As far as, you know, the books, money on the books in the commissary and all the things. But I didn't know you could get eyelashes at the jail. Whatever. Sliding on over to, actually, while she was, you know, while we're in this flashback, she was saying that, you know, none of these girls got less than 25 years. We all gonna be here a while, so we may as well just go on and be good girlfriends and do our thing. Now, I'm having trouble remembering, and I'm trying to figure out why this car stopped at the green light. Beyonce said, you've got the green light. And John Legend also said, you've got or give me the green light. So why are we out here stopped at the give me just one night. I'm ready to go right now. I don't see it for John, but I like that song. Who cares? Y'all not here for that. Moving. Yeah, so the girls, you know, we're all gonna be in jail for a while, may as well be family, blah, blah, blah. While they're doing the photo shoot, first of all, I think it was absolutely sickening and legendary complete and total legendary. That Cookie was up there, all the other women were in white, and they were standing, and they were so pristine, and, you know, hair slicked back for the gods, you know, gelled and sprayed, and, you know, all of that. And Cookie was up there in a bad purple suit with that bob. Child, she was just giving you, I'm defying all the laws. You know, I am here, I'm Cookie, I was in jail for 17 years, and I'm still rich, and I'm gonna wear this purple outfit while all these girls wear white and celebrate me. I thought it was legendary, and I told my mama, the next time we take family pictures, remind me to come out in a color that's not the same. Remind me to pop in, you know, everybody wearing red, remind me to pop in green. Just to let you hoes know I'm the different one. Anyway, it was legendary. They taking the photos, and Cookie gets up and is like, you know, I know y'all got these opinions of me, blah, blah, blah. I'd like to put the bad blood behind us. Claire Huxtable Dubois also wants to put the bad, well, before we even get there, rich white lady in the chair, the one sitting down next to Claire Huxtable Dubois, was like, you know, my children enjoy your music. I understand what it's like to be blah, 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 adversity, women empowerment. I'm going to front your 20 for 20, you know, $10 million. Because they have been gossiping about how the loan, you know, didn't go through. And that's why Cookie got up. She was like, I know y'all have heard about how the loan didn't go through, blah, 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 blah. I don't care about that. And the girls were like, it happened to me too. Me as well. Women, empowerment, you know, us together. So the woman's going to front her, you know, $10 million. And then the other women started chiming in like, yeah, I'll get in on that. Yes. And Claire Huxtable Dubois is just sitting there stuck. And she gets up and she's like, okay, well, the better man, you know, won this round. Let's put the bad blood between us, and grabs her hand. And I'm just like, suspicious. Very, very suspicious. I just don't trust. I don't trust these drivers. I don't trust how you can think you in the parking spot, but you really just like 20 feet over in the wrong direction. It's just not right. But I made it. Anyway, I'm back at work. Claire Huxtable Dubois says we're gonna put bad blood, but you know, behind us. Then she goes, hops in the limousine, and Loach, the bank guy, is her cousin. Duh, everybody is her cousin. All right, I'm gonna come back again. No, I didn't want to do that. I'm gonna come back again on my lunch and talk to you some more about it. Hakeem is Bobby Browning. He in the studio looking like he is high off of everything, and it just didn't make sense to me. He's performing this little song. He got his shirt off. It's just. He took his shirt off to perform the song. Then he got up on the couch and did the Tom Cruise. And Biggie bounced on top of the couch down to the floor and then started rapping. And I'm just like, I told my mama, I turned to her and I said, if Lee Daniels ever asked me to hop around like this, I would say yes because I need the check. But I would wonder, why we are doing this. It just didn't make any sense. I don't remember what he was even rapping about. It was the same song that he was rapping in, you know, before in the house. It just, what is he beating on his chest and head going on? It was just, I was concerned. I was genuinely worried. Moving on. We back at Andre's apartment. This is what's baffling to me. Andre's apartment is right across the street from the police department. If you're dealing in shady dealings, as Andre has been known to do, you just usually are not going to park your home right across the street from the police. It just it didn't come together for the glory and honor of our Lord Jesus Christ. Amen. It just didn't make sense. I just didn't catch it. I didn't understand, but whatever. So he looking out the window. You know, he go outside, he got his drink or whatever. He look out the window and see Tiana Paris out there with some binoculars. And I'm like, Vatisis, what is it? What do we do? Why is you at your job looking out your job's window with some binoculars? I didn't understand. But then she calls Andre. He picks up the phone and they start doing this little striptease situation. And I'm like, at your job? Let me tell you what I'll never do. Get naked at my job. I'm just not going to do it. There's just no even if my clothes are on fire, I'm still going to remain in them at the job. It just, I didn't understand. He starts taking off his shirt and all of that, and she unbuttoning her clothes. And I'm just like, sis, he's right across the street. Just go over there. Just go over there. What do we do? Whatever. So we get back over to Terrell Carter Dubois, Huxtable Dubois. Okay, sis, I'm gonna need you to get off Snapchat and just go ahead and drive, because we don't have time. I know the song is cute and you're doing your good, you know, you're dancing and swinging your weave. We don't have time. I've got places to be. Anyway, so Terrell Carter Dubois pops in and just lets the girls know, the girls being Jamal, know that his daddy was a gambler. He got into Stanford. His dad blew his tuition money, blah, blah, blah. His father's just not great. And this makes Jamal feel like, let me go ahead and open up and tell Terrell Carter Huxtable Dubois that my father also is going through some things. And then he tells the boy that his daddy got brain damage. And I'm just like, you were doing so well, Jamal. We rooted for you. I rooted for you. We were all rooting for you. How dare you? I have never in my life yelled at a girl like this. When my mother yells at me like this, it's because she loves me. You know, all the Tyra Banks spiel. I'm just really sitting there like, Jamal, I believed in you. And here you go with this bull swanky. So they hug, and Terrell hugs Jamal, or Jamal hugs, I don't know who was comforting whom in this moment, but they hug, and then we hear the ominous music, and Terrell Carter Dubois does the signature Lucious lion, I'ma hug you, but I'ma look up at the camera. And I just, okay, girl, all right. Then we get back to the house. Lucious is watercoloring and on the wall, and it relaxes him, and I'm just like, the level of slowness, and no shade, you know, with that, but the level of mental capacity that he seems to be experiencing, and the mental blocks and how stuff just don't connect and it don't come together, it seems like this young man would not be able to eat, drink, walk, or talk. But he's just, I don't know what, brain injuries are complex, so I'm gonna let him have it this time, but it just is not coming together for me. Anyway, so he over there watercoloring, and Cookie comes in and lets him know that you asked me, you know, why I was away for so long before. It's because I was in prison. And then the show goes off. The end. Let me give y'all a star.
Stop walking in front of the prophet.